Welcome to another 5 parsecs from home video. Trying something a little different today for the game. Now before I play the tabletop encounter, you guys know, for those of you that have played 5 parsecs, you know that a lot of things happen before you actually play the tabletop encounter and after you play the tabletop encounter. There's a bunch of tables and things that you roll, and that gives you the story of what's going on. So today is the very last campaign in the training pack. I meant to say campaign turn, right? Last time as you played through the campaign packet, the training packet, you start off very low with a few rules and everything, and then it builds you up as you go, which is great for learning the game. So today is that last turn, and I'm pretty much on my own with this last turn. I had to do a lot of rolling before and after this encounter. So some of the things that happened, well, I got paid from the last mission. That's nice. I got paid 5 credits, added that to my stash of 19, and then that was pretty good. So we found one of the rolls turned out to be 4 units of mildly valuable junk. So for the next campaign turn, next 4 campaign turns, I have to roll a d6, and on a 6 I earn a credit. So there'll be a little way of making money because actually I spent a lot in this turn. So that's good. The quest that we picked up on the last turn turned out to be a dead end. So we are fighting an opportunity mission because of that. That's what today's encounter is going to be. And we'll continue the quest next turn. So we'll see what happens with that quest that I supposedly picked up last turn. Okay, so I started rolling, and we left the world that I was in previously. And now this is a new world. We've entered a new world. There is no invasion, problems with invasion or anything. I didn't roll any of that. There's no rival. We've been lucky with that. No rivals following us, or no patrons either. The world does require a license, so I had to spend 5 credits. I was going to do the whole forgery thing. I thought that would be fun, but I just didn't make the rolls, so I had to buy a license. The world convenience. There's +1 recruitment in this world, and the invasion risk on this world is a little higher than the last world. So we'll see if it gets invaded, then we have to flee. Or it could even affect your encounter, right? So that's pretty cool. I had to pay an upkeep credit, so that's like normal stuff like food, I don't know, the latest Starport, wine or liquor, whatever it is that they drink, booze. No medical expenses, fortunately. Last game was really good for me last turn. And so for assigning tasks, Gibson and Tyson were looking for a patron. Found none in this world, okay? So I had to pay a credit for that. And then Aurora and Grick, my new crew member, Grick is the alien, they each went to training, and they gained an experience point each, so that's great. Aurora is pretty much due for a level up this game, I think. I'm going to check the sheet, and if she does level up, then I'll just level her up, and one of her stats will increase. So Parsons traded. I sent him to trade. So that was another 3 credits for the trade because I wanted to add a bonus to the dice and stuff. He did manage to acquire a gun upgrade kit, +1 range, and this is permanent. So I'm going to look at my stats. Maybe one of the pistols I'll upgrade so that the range is a little longer. And then, of course, the rumors to a quest led to a dead end. So that was pretty much the most important parts of all the rolls that I did before the encounter. Now, for this encounter, we are going to have vent crawlers. And there's a pack leader, and the only difference in the stats between the two is the pack leader has a +1 combat skill. Okay, and all the other creatures plus 0. So this is going to be interesting because it's the first time that I actually fight critters and not like gangsters or starport scum. This is going to be actual alien creatures hunting us down. So they don't have any ranged attacks. So these creatures have the rampage AI. So I'm going to have to see how that works, you know, and try to make it as close as possible to what it says that the creatures do, you know, on the turn, how they behave. It's very important, the AI. So we'll see what happens on this encounter. And there is a doomsday device that I rolled up. That's part of the whole objective, terrain objective thing. And it's on the board. So it'd be nice to get that. That's part of the mission. And also survive, and if I can, kill all the vent crawlers. There's 5 of them, so I do outnumber them. I didn't steal initiative, so initiative remains pretty much the same. We're going to roll initiative now and see who goes first. All right, let's go take a look at the board and let us get this game going. Thanks, guys. Okay, and this is the board for today's game. Here is the complex, right? And there's the sort of the outside of the complex. That's not really going to play a part in the game. It's just for show. But everything is going to happen in here. This is the interior of the complex. We have a couple of robots here, but they're basically terrain. They're just old robots, frozen in activity. Okay, and then here are my guys. And then here are the nesties. Okay, so these are this is what I'm using as vent crawlers. And there is 5 of them, and there is the pack leader. And really nasty critters, okay? And then on the board, there is also a doomsday device inside that crate. So that's a terrain objective. We'll see if I can get to that. Okay, so we're pretty much closed in from each other right now. There's an open hatch here, and then the doors are all open. These can open and close, but I'm using them as open doors. They're stuck open, right? So for the time being, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so there's the table. A peek at the table, and there's a lot of places to go to. So I'm gonna roll my reaction dice. Turn 1. Okay, and Gibson is gonna move first. And I think I'm gonna do a dash, since I can. He's not gonna be shooting at anything right now. So I want him behind these crates. So first, let me move him his 6 inches, which is right up to here. And then he gets a couple of extra inches. So he's gonna move right there towards the crates over there. Okay, and then Cromwell is over here. And let's see. I think I want to give Cromwell a dash. Okay, so Cromwell uses up an inch to climb. That barrier's about an inch. So he climbs over. That's 1 inch of his movement. And then we're going to move him 5 and then another 2. So pretty much to the end of this. And then just give him another 2 towards the hatch. So right near Gibson. And now it is the normal phase. The nesties move. Okay, so these enemies move as fast as possible towards my guys. So we're gonna do, they do 6 inches. Brings them over here. I'm gonna have them by the door. Next one moves. I'm just gonna see where that leaves me. So the 6 inches is right by the door here. And I'm just going to move these guys forward. They stick together in like a blob from what the AI says. And they also deploy that way. So they're not going to like split up or anything. So they're just going to be one big blob, which may benefit me. And they are just melee. All they have is fangs. So, all right. So normal phase is complete, and the enemy is moving towards the open doorway, right towards me. Okay, let's just look at this for a second. It just looks cool as the aliens are coming out of the doorway there. They reveal themselves. So, all right. And there's Parsons and Cromwell. Okay, so now everybody else moves in the slow phase. Let's get Parsons moving. And by the way, I gave the range increase to Aurora, and she also leveled up. That's something I didn't say previously. Okay, 6 inches right towards the cover here. Okay, so that's what I'll do. So Parsons is going to move right to the cover. And let's see, do we have a shot? And yes, he does. That's 11 inches right into that guy. And I'm going to say he's out in the open despite the fact that the doorway's there. He's going to be in the open. There's nothing in front of him. Okay, so let's take a shot with the next action. Okay, so Parson needs a 5. Within weapon range and in the open, we're going to consider that dude peeking his head out in the open. So 5. And a 1. No, it doesn't matter. He fails. His shot goes wild, and so Parson is now activated. Okay, and next, now that Parson's activated, Aurora takes a shot, and she is well within the 12 inches, thanks to the 13 inches, the extra inch that I gave her. So she's good, and let's take a shot with her, and again, it's a 5. No, oh dear, my guys are not doing good. That's not good. Not good. Okay, Aurora takes a shot, and she's good where she is. I don't want to move her right now. I'm just gonna activate her. Now, Grick has a shotgun, and Grick is behind the cover, and he does have line of sight to that guy. So Grick is going to take an action, and a shotgun is 2 shots using 5s, and they are focused and damage 1. Come on, Grick. Let's see you do something. And Grick rolls a 6 and a 1. So 1 hit goes through, and they are toughness 4, these aliens. So let's see if we kill one. Come on, Grick. And it's a 4! Woohoo! Alright, so 1 alien goes down just as he peeks his head. Grick takes him out with the shotgun. And that is a 12-inch range, so he is within 12 inches. And vent crawler down. Alright, Grick, you've done well. Good alien. Good alien. Alright, now Tyson here with his big brawler weapon. He's going to be my primary brawler. That's right, I purchased him a handgun. So he is like the figure. He has the big sword and the handgun. So I think he's going to dash. And 6. Alright, so put him here. Now, I don't want him too much in the front just yet. So he's going to move his next 2 inches right behind Cromwell. It's like taking cover behind Cromwell. So we'll see how that works. Okay, so all my guys are in basically a line waiting for things to pop out of that door. Now we go to the next turn. Already 1 alien down. Okay, reactions turn 2. We got 6 dice. And either a 1 or a 2 will work for me, but 2, that means Cromwell and Gibson will activate the quick phase. Everybody else has to be in the slow phase, okay? So there it is. There are the reaction rolls. Everyone that's left is in the slow phase. Okay, I'm going to give Gibson an action, but it's going to be a small move. I don't want him to move too much ahead. He's going to stay right behind the cover, and that'll be his move, and he's going to be waiting for anything to pop up. Hopefully that's the case. Now I do have an objective over there. I could try sending someone after it, but I think one of the best strategies would be to actually eliminate the enemies and just control the board, and then the terrain piece is mine, rather than splitting my guys up and risking losing some of them. All right, so and then Cromwell, oh, gotta clean these markers. Forgot to do that. So Cromwell is next, and Cromwell, I'm gonna get him right next to Parsons, and again, he's just gonna be waiting for things to pop up, and everybody else is in the slow phase, so I'll be able to shoot with all these guys. So, all right, it is now the Nasties' turn. And the Nasties will move 6 inches, which puts them right over here. This is 1. And they move together, and they try to get into brawling as quickly as they can. And then I think they... Yeah, he's going to be right behind them. Now, they will go their separate ways if let's say, you know, once they have enemy in line of sight, they will go their separate ways and attack that enemy. You know, they don't necessarily have to stay in a blob. They will separate, and this one I think is going to dash. Okay, and that would put this alien right here, and he's headed towards those little walls. And then, last but not least, the leader. So this little, all this movement on their behalf is giving me a little bit of a chance. He's going to move right behind this guy, and that's about the 6 inches. Okay, and there they go. The enemy phase is complete. Thank God they don't shoot. Okay, and this is the situation right here. Aurora has those aliens in her sight, and I think I'm going to move her next. I'm going to give her an action. And look at those aliens. All right, so the aliens have revealed themselves. I do want to move her a bit. She's going to shoot and then move. But maybe keep her moving, because one of those guys will rush towards her next turn. So I'm going to keep them moving after they shoot. So Aurora's going to aim at that guy right there and pop a shot. Right. Let's see what she does. And she does roll. Let's see if he's within 6 inches. Hold on. This is always a little bit tough. Yep, he is within 6 inches, so she can roll the 3 or over, and he's out in the open, so that's a good thing. And let me just get to my little dice roller here, and let's see what happens. All right, come on, Aurora. Come on, 3 or over. You can do this. Oh, 1! No, what is going on? Oh, that pistol of hers. Okay. All right, so she's going to have to use her next action. And... okay, not very good luck with shooting. So she's going to use her next action. And I think I want to move her past Grick. And just keep her moving a little bit. Just keep her right there. And then she's activated. And next, Grick is going to take a shot. He's a little short, but we will give him the shot. Okay, and he's going to shoot at the same dude. And again, that's a 3 or over. And he has a shotgun. Come on, Grick. Come on, Grick. Will you be the hero? Okay, Grick is about to fire. He fires a shotgun. It is a focused weapon. 2 dice. 3s. And he doesn't. Both shots go through. All right, Grick is on fire today. Alien's toughness equal to or over. Come on, 4s. 4s. Both shots hit. Ah! Grick takes him out. Second turn, we are on fire. All right, Grick, you are my hero. You, my friend, are going to get a nice item after it's all over. All right, so 3 aliens left to go. I don't even think I'm going to go for that objective. I'm just going to try to wipe them out and control the board. Let's see if I can do that. They are getting within melee range, and that could change things a little bit. So let's see. All right. Next in line is Parsons, and Parsons is going to pop a shot. Okay, the only alien within 6 inches and open is right here. So that is he can't shoot this one. This one's a little farther away. So the range will make it here. I could decide to shoot him, but he's a little farther away. Although I can shoot the leader. No, I'll shoot this guy. He's the closest, so that'll give me 3s on my roll instead of 5. Because the other guy's a little bit farther than 6 inches. So let's see. Come on, Parsons. All right, Parsons is rolling. He rolls a 5, and yes, he makes it. All right, he could have even shot the other one. All right, so now we need a 4. Come on, 4s. We're on fire. We're on fire. Will Parsons do it? Will he do it? And he gets it. He gets a 4. Oh, crap. All right. So that's over the creature's toughness. The vents scavenger is down. Now, these guys fight to the death. They do not have any panic. And that kind of worried me at first. But, hey, we are doing great. Cromwell. I'm sorry, Tyson. I'm forgetting my own guys. Tyson's turn next. Everybody else activated. And this is beyond the 6 inches. So I think I'm going to move Tyson a little bit closer. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Get him closer so that he can take advantage of those 3s. That, of course, is a risk. He does have a sword, though, so he's my brawler. So I'm just going to move him a couple of inches and see if that works. Whoop. All right, so he gets a little closer just to get that pistol range in. And yes, well within my 6-inch mark there. Absolutely. Tyson. Come on, Tyson. 3. A 3. Pistol shot. And a 5. He shoots. All right. Let's see. Come on. Toughness 4. Toughness 4. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, he doesn't do it. All right. The alien does not go down. But the alien is stunned. Next turn is going to be pivotal. I only have 2 guys left, but they are within melee range. So, I'm going to see some fighting next turn. All right, guys. Let's get reaction rolls going. Reaction roll, turn 3. And we're already almost wiping out the aliens. So, let's see. Turn 3. Come on, a 1 somewhere. Oh, no. They all react in the slow phase. So now the aliens get to attack. Okay, so this is a stunned enemy, so he's going to move towards cover. Okay, and then that stun marker is removed. He cannot enter a brawl right now, and because you only get 1 action when you're stunned anyway. So he moves by the cover, and he is now activated. And so, let's see. All right, so now the pack leader. Okay, Tyson is the closest, so he is going to go. For Tyson, doesn't quite yet have the action to actually attack, but he's going to go right to his face. All right, that's it. Next turn. A slow phase of turn 3. That's what I meant to say. All right, so we got all these guys here. Now we can kind of start ganging up. Now, these guys, I don't want to get them into brawl because their weapons give them penalties. All the pistol guys have no penalties to brawling. So I think what I'm going to do, Cromwell move back a little bit. That's one action. And then he's still within line of sight. Tyson is not really blocking him. Still within line of sight on this guy. So he's going to roll and attack. And let's see. That's Cromwell. Cromwell has a shotgun. We've been doing great with the shotguns. Let's see what happens to the leader. All right, come on, Cromwell. Come on, you can do this. And this is a focused attack. And yes, both hit. All right. Come on, Cromwell. Come on, Cromwell. He's not that tough. Let's do this. Come on, Ford. No, he failed to wound it. Oh, well. That's okay. All right, Gibbs is going to stay where he is for now. He has a military rifle, 24-inch range, 2 shots, and it is a heavy weapon. He did not move, so he doesn't get any penalty due to the heavy weapon. Come on, Gibson. Come on, Gibson. Yes, Gibson scores a hit with the military rifle, and we need a 4. Come on, toughness 4. Come on, Gibson, take him out. Take him out. 3. Oh. All right, let me see if there's any damage bonus to that. I don't think there is. All right, Tyson is a brawler, so he's going to move in there. He has no penalty for the pistol, and he has that great sword. Let's see. And that is a +1 to brawl rolls. And if the enemy is stunned, I can put a second stun marker on the enemy. Okay, so that's some powerful weapon he has there. Okay, and the enemy is the red dice, and I am the white dice. They also have +1 combat skills. So we both have a +1 to our rolls. Highest number wins. Hopefully I don't roll a 1. And of course, he wins, got a 2, and I rolled a 1, so I get hit instead of the other figure. Go figure. Oh, and Tyson is toughness 3, so I gotta get his toughness up, hopefully. And a 2. Oh, yes, so Tyson's okay, he's just stunned. Alright, so I'm gonna have Aurora climb over. And she's going to be right there within range and in the open. And that's why I did that, so she can get a 3. She have to roll a 3 instead of a 6. All right, because the opponent wasn't covered. So that's what I'm going to do. She's going to pop a shot. I've been doing well. Let's see what happens. Come on, Aurora. You got 3s. 3s, you can do it. And it's a 4 to hit. All right, so I need a... another 4. Come on. Come on, Aurora. A 5. Yes. Yes. Aurora take the alien. And that is how we do that. All right. So now all we have is the leader. All right, Aurora. Good job. And if these guys had panic, it would have been so much easier, but they don't. They fight to the death. So I'm just about to control the board. Hopefully I do. And next thing, she gets an activation marker. Hopefully we can eliminate this guy before his normal phase. His next phase. So he's going to climb over. That's an inch. And just move him into brawl. Gang up on this guy. Yep, and so he definitely has range. So he's going to take an inch and climb. That's 1 inch. And then move into combat, into brawl. And let's see what he does. Okay, so red dice is a creature. Red dice gets a +1 to its roll because of its combat skill. But I also get a +1 because there's 2 brawlers. So and I get no penalties due to the pistol. So let's see what happens. And yes, I score a hit. And let's see if I do it. Dice, because that one that the enemy rolled counts as an additional hit. So I gotta get fours. Come on, fours. So this is Parsons now. Let's do it. Come on, Parsons. And yes, he has it. And that is it. The leader of the pack, this ugly creature, goes down. And my guys are alive. They control the board. And that means that the Doomsday device is also collected. Okay, and now let's finish this up. That was a very fun game. It was fun, short and sweet, and fun. And there is a view of the table once again. The old complex with the nasties living in it. Okay, guys, and that was my 5 parsecs game. Short and sweet, like the other one, and that's pretty cool. Not all games are going to be like that. Some of them are a little longer than others, depending on the missions. Now, so a little note, now I have to do a bunch of rolls after the game, and it tells me, you know, what's happened. Being that I held the field, I found loot, and it gave me a psi implant with a permanent +1 reaction. Now, that's for one character, so I'm going to choose somebody with a 0 reaction or like that. So, and then give them the implant. So I don't know who I'm going to do yet, but next game I will announce that. I'm going to think about it a little bit. But somebody's going to get that implant and get a +1 reaction, so that's great. Grick was the hero today. He got 1 experience for being the first one to have a kill, and 3 experience. Everyone gets 3 experience for holding the field. So Grick gets a total of 4. Everybody else gets 3. Not bad. So definitely starting to level characters up and get their toughness up. That's one of the things I want to do. I got paid 5 credits. Now, this wasn't a patron mission. You know, when you get hired by a patron, it's a slightly different encounter. It kind of takes you in a slightly different direction. This was a roving threat. It was also an opportunity mission. Okay, and so it's a little bit different, right? So, but not too bad. 5 credits. Now, I only have 7 credits in my stash, in my bank, because I used a lot of credits in the beginning of this game to get stuff going. Okay, and no invasion. I rolled very close to an invasion. You got to roll a 9 or over. I haven't been rolling invasions lately. You know, it's pretty cool, I guess. I had a -1 because I hold the field, and so that made it made the roll of an 8 a 7, which means there was no invasion on this planet. We can kind of chill a little bit, right? If there was an invasion, then things change for the next game. That'll be interesting to do one time, I guess. Okay, so and so for next game, I got to do my shopping. That's all the things I'm gonna post for right now. There's a couple of other rolls I have to do at the end of the game, but I'm gonna save those and update in the next video. I'm gonna try to update again and tell you guys what I bought and who gets the implant and who leveled up, you know, those kinds of things. So now, where am I going? The training mission is over. That's it. That's the end of the packet. Many thanks to Ivan Sorensen for, you know, devising that little training packet. It really helps new players. And now, I think I'm going to go with Salvage Cruise. And then, if, you know, play that for a while, and then jump into Bug Hunt, because I'm really interested in Bug Hunt. But I want to see if I level my characters up a bit, because Bug Hunt is supposed to be a tough scenario. So I'm going to keep the same characters, of course, and see how they do and build up their story and see how they do in Salvage Crew. So that should be the next. So I'm going to go study up a little bit on Salvage Crew, and that's it. Guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for keeping up with this 5 parsecs game. It's a fun game, and I highly recommend it. So have a good one, guys, and we'll see you on the next 5 parsecs. Well, actually, on the next game this weekend. Have a good one.